Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends, and don't forget please to share a nice comment without using bad words or language. We have a comment in the front of us made by a Muslim, Muhammadan. He said he was upset because I made a video. It says how to prove Muhammad to be a false prophet in less than 5 minutes. And then he say how to prove in less than 5 minutes that Jesus is not God. You know, the funny is that while we are debating about your prophet that he is a fraud, we are debating about Jesus if he is God or not. And do you know what does that mean? That means that Jesus is so high to the point we are not discussing his sin, we are discussing his holiness. Do you know what I'm saying? When the Christians and Muslims are debating about Jesus if he is being God or not, we are discussing how much holy he is to the point we think he is God, right? And the Muslim, he want to prove to us that he is not God, not by saying he is not holy, because even the Quran confirmed that Jesus have no sin in chapter 19 verse number 19. So it's very funny how the argument work for the Muslims by saying that how to prove in less than 5 minutes that Jesus is not God. You just admitted that we are debating about the quality of God when we come to Jesus, and we are debating about the quality of a fraud when it's come to Muhammad, and that is a huge difference. Then he says how ignorant you are, CP. Abraham and his sons was not the first founder of the Kabah. Stop worshipping Salafist. Abdul, listen, the one who says that it's your Quran, and as long you are the one who says don't listen to the Salafist, do you know what even Salafist mean? Salafist mean those who follow Muhammad and the teaching of Muhammad. This is how weird you are. So what do you follow exactly? And can you show me from the Quran who is the one who built the Kaaba beside Abraham? The Quran says it clearly. There's no verses in the Quran speaking about anyone building the Kaaba except Abraham and Ishmael. As simple as that. So if you have an information to fix the information of your God information, that will be a wonderful information, and I will be waiting for it. Now I know that in Islamic books they say that Allah he sent Adam to India, and yes, he sent down to India. Actually, I saw him there. This is the foot of Adam according to the Muslim website. This is the foot of Adam, which have nothing to do with the Muslims. This is a Hindu temple. The Muslim claim that this is where Adam landed in Sri Lanka. Where Adam landed? In Sri Lanka, brother. And this is his foot. This is the footprint measuring 5.7. Look how big the foot of Adam. I wonder what happened to my foot, because my foot is not even 6 foot wide. You know, I mean, Adam is a small, his foot is a smaller by 2.6, believed to be the footprint of Prophet Adam. Why? Because Muhammad, he said, just to show you the comedy of Islam, that Adam, he was 60 foot tall, or sorry, not 60 foot, 60 cubit. Okay, 60 arms. This is your prophet describing Adam, and then where Adam he was sent down, he sent to India. And this is explain a lot of things about Muslims following the Hindu belief, like the black stone, the Kaaba, shaving their head when they go to Hajj, when they go around the Kaaba, the sheet they wear, and showing one side of their shoulder. That is a Hindu practice. So Adam in Islam is a person came from India, and this is where Islam is coming from. And even the Muslims, they witness for that, and they say that he came specifically from Sri Lanka, not only just from India. And we can show you tons of stories written by Muslims scholars about Adam. He was sent to India. Actually, you can search in YouTube. There is a big sheikh, he claim to be a big sheikh. His name Mufti, something Mufti. He speak about how Prophet Adam, he landed in Sri Lanka. And you know, I'm not going to make too much comment about Adam landing in Sri Lanka and Eve, she was landing in Yemen, which is very funny. Look like they pick up the wrong tickets for the airport. And how they met again, don't ask me, ask Allah. But if we look at the map, I'm just opening the map, give me a second. Just to show you how funny is the fairy tales of Muhammad and his religion. This is Sri Lanka. Let us show it in the screen. Sri Lanka is nothing but an island. All right. And here there's a sea. So how Adam, he was able to go all the way to Mecca? Any Muslim can give us an idea? Remember, this is the first man. He had no children. And his wife, she did not even land in Sri Lanka. I don't know why. I think Allah, he used a parachute or something. Parachute, like, you know, he landed in Sri Lanka, the wind pushed Eve to all the way to the other side of the earth. And how they met again? They call each other, they send WhatsApp, Viber. She texts him, she sent him his GPS location. This is the fantasy of Islam. Islam is nothing but a collection of fairy tale stupid stories. But the only thing the Muslims confirm to us from those stories, that Islam routed all the way to India. It's a Hindu belief. So Prophet Adam, peace upon him, and I don't know what make him prophet. I mean, this guy, he was just kicked out of heaven. How he is a prophet? I mean, he is so good to the point he been kicked out. He been kicked out by God. And then he's a prophet? No problem. So Prophet Adam, according to Islam, he's a prophet. And he was kicked out from heaven and he sent down to Sri Lanka. Who is the Muslim want to tell me how Prophet Adam was able to swim all the way to the other side here and then he go to Mecca? And do you know how far Mecca is? Brother, let us look at the map here just to give you an idea, brother. This is Sri Lanka and this is Mecca. I mean, do you see how we close the distance, brother? And how the guy, he crossed the sea? Somebody is saying Hinduism is a truth in this world. I don't know, what do you mean? For me, Hinduism is just a cult like any other cult. However, this is not my topic. When we mention Hinduism, we are mentioning that Muhammad is all Muhammad cult belief routed all the way to the Hindus. And this is why the Muslims, all of them, they are consistent in their belief that Adam was an Indian man. He came from India. So Adam, who brought his religion to this area, according to Muslims, and he is coming from India. And not only that, Adam, he did live in India. This is why he went to the Kaaba, according to the Muslims, 40 times. Some they say 20. During the 50 time, he just go backward, forward. He did not stay in Mecca. However, if we go in the silly book, which is called the Quran, you will find that there is nowhere it mentions such a story. According to the Quran, is different story from according to Muslims. The Quran says and confirms that the one who built the Kaaba is Abraham and Ishmael, as you see in the front of you. Right? Now, any Muslim would like to call me and tell me what is the proof that Abraham, he built the Kaaba, and why Allah, he wanted the Kaaba to be there. Any Muslim is willing to call me. What is the purpose of this Kaaba anyway? which is the word Kabah mean it's just a cube, in case you do not know. I mean, God, he need a cube, and this cube nobody go inside it, people go around it. Okay, why? Are we generating electricity? Any Muslim? Now, who is a Muslim would like to call us and tell us if there is any other reference we can trust about who is the one who built the Kaaba. Any Muslim? And remember, we prove Islam to be false in less than 5 minutes based on this verse. Why? Anyone knows why? The Quran. How many of you watched the video we made yesterday? Maybe none. I don't know. Yesterday, we showed you verses from the Quran where it says and confirm that Muhammad is the first one to warn about Allah. Nobody, no warner came before Muhammad. Chapter 28, verse number 46. Actually, no, sorry, this is not the one. Yeah, actually, this is the one. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. So, Muhammad is the first warner. Warning who? Warning the people of Mecca. Muhammad is born where? In Mecca. He lived where? In Mecca. His people where? In Mecca. His tribe is from where? From Mecca. Wonderful. The Quran confirms that there is no warner sent to Mecca ever before you. Do you see it? So how the Quran says that Abraham and Ishmael are the builders of Mecca, which means the people of Mecca, according to Islam, they are descendant from Abraham, and they are living there since then. The first two people who live in this area, according to Islam, is Abraham and Ishmael, and for sure they came with their women. And even Muhammad, he confirmed in the hadith, as we see in the following. The messenger of Allah said, indeed Allah has chosen Ishmael from the children of Abraham, and he chosen Banu Kinana, and Muhammad, he claimed to be from Banu Kinana, from the children of Ishmael, and he chose from Quraysh, from Banu Kinana. Quraysh is the tribe of Muhammad, and he chose Banu Hashim, which means children of the family of Hashim, from Quraysh, which is a man who is from Quraysh. His name is Hashim, and supposedly he is the grandfather of Muhammad. So Muhammad is all the way going up to Ishmael. According to Muhammad, there's no proof. This is just a fiction stories. So if all of those are children of Ishmael, how the Quran says there is no warner came to the people of Mecca? You don't have only one, you have many. According to this, Ishmael was there, Abraham was there, and Muhammad was there. Yet the Quran says there is no warner came to them before you. Muhammad is a false prophet. Do you see it? This is how easy it is. Because either you accept that the one who built the Kaaba is Abraham, as you Muslim claim, and Ishmael was there too, and he's a prophet. Because remember, Muslim, they claim that Ishmael was a prophet. According to Islam, Ishmael is a prophet. He is not just a son of Abraham. Chapter 19, verse number 54. Do you see it? Do you see it? So Ishmael is a messenger of Allah, and Abraham is a messenger of Allah, and both of them, they were sent to the Kaaba. Actually, they are the one who built the Kaaba. So how the Quran in different verse claim that before Muhammad no warner came to Mecca? That is a clear contradiction.